Hello, my railroaders. It's Southern 207, aka James Dunlap. Well, we got a little sobering news this morning and I partially touched on this on my previous video. The excursion train that my NRHS chapter does, the Old Dominion NRHS, based out of Richmond, Virginia, our trains actually run out of Dillon, Virginia. Well, as of this morning, we notified the public that our prime locomotive, RS3 101, which is actually its own Franken locomotive, was taken from 4 different separate locomotives to create the engine you see today. Let's see, RS3 101, the original, 102, 103, and 104 have various components throughout the unit. Anyway, this is the bad part. As of June 2nd, the engine will be pulled off the Buckingham branch's active locomotive roster, since they've actually upgraded all their power to roughly around the GP38 size to standardize their fleet. For those of you who don't know, the Buckingham Branch Railroad is a little regional railroad. They originally started off with just a single locomotive like most short lines do. Well, anyway, they grew from a little single locomotive to around 50 units now, I believe. And anybody's welcome to correct me on that, because I'm not 100% sure myself. Anyway, the fun part is the engine's going to have its last operational day pulling our excursion trains June 2nd. Which, if you go to my chapter's NRHS website, Old Dominion ODCNRHS.org, there's a link there that'll take you to our Ticket Leap account. And in case you guys are wondering what model it is, I have the southern variant of it, Jeep 9 Phase 2, without the torpedo tubes. But it was a little bit of a unique engine because it was originally geared for passenger service, while the Buckingham Branch re-geared it for freight for under 70 mile an hour running. They still have the original gears and all that for that, and they're going to replace them back to the original speed setting the engine was rated for, which was 100 mile an hour top speed. Yes, it was a passenger unit to begin with. Anyway, to make it even more fun, we honestly don't know what we're going to do with the locomotive as of right now. But getting back to tonight's live stream, tonight's chat is going to be a little bit of an untouched topic here on YouTube. Not many of you, quite a few of you are aware of the multiple rebuild programs going on. But did you know that various railroads also repowered units, like the Alco RSs and various other makes? Hell, even the S2s, or in this case an S4, which this is an Arnold decoder equipped model, was also repowered using EMD engines. Some of them were done with G, but let's face it, G's back around this time frame weren't what we call the most reliable engines. But it was the 567 prime movers what most of them were being repowered to. Some of them retained their original trucks, which in some railroads you'll notice that they have switcher trucks on Jeep units. Those were actually trade-ins from various railroads that also got repowered and resold. But we'll get into more details on what was done and which locomotives were qualified for it and such tonight, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, which for you guys in the UK will be a little after midnight. Sorry, it's just the way time frame works here. I mean, I'd love to do it earlier in the day, but I'm trying to make it where most of my audience can see it. And I'm also in the process of doing some more cleanup on layout. Almost got it clean enough now to where it's actually starting to look like something. And another massive change that's in the works is the harbor scene. I still gotta locate some evergreen plastistruct court sheet piling or something that resembles that. The paint was custom. That's how I got the sheet. But as you can see, I'm about 6 inches shy of where I need. So I might go back with wood piling or just something out of the norm. Well, I still have to kind of do a coal loading area yet. But anyway, you guys will find out the rest tonight. It's around 7 p.m. Eastern. So catch up with you then. Southern 207 out.